Alright, boom. Saturday night's main event tonight. Let me just put out quick predictions. Alright, so first we've got Rhea Ripley and Io Sky versus Liv Morgan and Roxanne Perez of the Judgment Day. Now, if you was to have me book the show, I would say Liv Morgan and Roxanne Perez for the win. But then logic prevails, and I remember that the Royal Rumble match is right around the corner, and I have Liv Morgan as one of the favourites to win it this year. Nothing's to say that you can't win the Royal Rumble whilst being a tag team champion, but I do feel it to be very unlikely. Then you add in the fact that Io and Rhea are newly crowned champions, then it starts to become clear as day that the champions should retain. Next, let's talk about the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes going up against the Samoan Werewolf Jacob Fatu. Now I'm going to say it, Jacob can ill afford a loss in this match. I'm pretty sure it's been a hot minute since he's had an actual televised match, and I'm even referring to before he got his teeth kicked out. At the same time, this is Cody Rhodes. I can't see a world where Cody Rhodes loses 2 matches back to back. That's just not feasible. So I do understand what I'm about to say is a cop-out, but it's just me using logic. But I do believe this is going to end up in some type of DQ or no contest. You really have to remember, the Royal Rumble is right around the corner, and they're going to want Jacob Fatu looking like a favourite, looking like a beast coming into this. They're also going to want Cody Rhodes looking like he could win number 3, whilst I don't think they'll give him number 3. So DQ it is. Now it's the latest addition to the card, the phenomenal AJ Styles versus the artist known as Shinsuke Nakamura. They're booking this match. Why? 1, it's a legendary rival for AJ Styles. 2, before he retires, they want him to catch a victory. So AJ Styles is definitely going to win before getting retired by Gunther. My only problem with this match is that it's a Saturday night's main event. Saturday night's main event is famous for not having long matches. We saw it last month with Javon Evans and Leon Slater versus AJ Styles and Dragon Lee. The match was fantastic, just didn't really have enough time to cook, and I think we're going to suffer with that here. Last but not least, the fatal 4-way main event to decide the number 1 contender for the undisputed WWE Championship at the Royal Rumble. Now realistically, all of these men can go in and face Drew McIntyre. Apart from Trick Williams, they all got some form of history with the man. But Trick has got all the hype and all the momentum and every reason to be pushed forward into this match. However, I feel like Trick Williams is better suited to be in the actual Royal Rumble match itself rather than going for the WWE Championship. Now let's be real, Cody Rhodes is the guy right now. Cody Rhodes is QB1. At the risk of fan fatigue, he could win the Royal Rumble for a 3rd time if Randy Orton is planning to go in and face Drew McIntyre at the Royal Rumble and win. Because then you got the match that everybody wants, Randy Orton versus Cody Rhodes for the WWE Championship at WrestleMania. Only problem is right now, I don't think that the WWE has their eyes on that. Damian Priest, former world champion, wins every rivalry that he's ever in, even though they take 800 years to climax. Handed Drew a good handful of L's throughout his career. Famously cashed in the Money in the Bank at WrestleMania for the World Heavyweight Championship, making Drew only hold the championship for just over 5 minutes. Drew never got his lick back because, as I said, Damian Priest does not lose rivalries, and he smoked him. This could be an opportunity for them to make that right to Drew McIntyre. Once again, whilst I'm down, I don't see it. What I do see, the only thing I see, is Sami Zayn winning this match. And I believe he's even got a fair chance of defeating Drew McIntyre at Royal Rumble, which in a way would be some bullshit, giving Drew McIntyre another short dud reign. But if you look at how they've been building Sami, how Sami's been speaking, you can see clear as day where they're going with this. Plus you got to add in the fact that their location, Montreal, Quebec, Canada. Where are they going after this for the Royal Rumble? Oh, Saudi Arabia. Those 2 places, highly acquainted with Sami Zayn. So whether he gets the victory and becomes WWE champion, or he appears in the Royal Rumble after that and wins the Royal Rumble, that's all up in the air, and it's all a possibility because he's in Saudi Arabia. But I do think that he is the key focus for this because of that fact. So I'm going with Sami Zayn.